Turn on the other light. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Why are you not working? Are you connected to the right Wi-Fi? Yeah. What's wrong with this thing? Come on, man. What is the matter with this thing? Okay. Jeez. Ridiculous. Okay, everything's a freaking disaster here. Hello? I have so much crap on my table. That did not go where I wanted it to go. Thank you for the likes. I ended up getting on so late, I don't know if anybody's even going to come on, except for you guys. I'm really hoping. Hello! How are you? Sorry, YouTube is always really far behind. Okay, alright. Anyways. Oh, so a nobody now. I said except for you guys. Shut up, y'all. Okay. All right. This is how things work for anybody that's new here. So, if you want to be on the list for free cards, you comment your first name. If you're interested in paid rating, pricing's over here. On TikTok, payment links are in my bio. On YouTube, they're in that pinned comment. And if you want a free question, subscribers get one free question. Subscribers on YouTube get one free question. Because if I did it for followers, we would be here all night. Hi, Mandy. Mandy. Okay, Rose. Awesome, welcome. Yeah, if you subscribe on here, you get a free question. Is that your actual name? If you want free cards, you just let me know what your name is and I'll put you on the list. Kenan. Okay. Cards. I was like, where are the ones that I'm looking for? Shut up, Kenan. Oh, that's so cool. I guess I could, let you guys know what the hell we're talking about. Their name is actually Tequila, which I think is really cool, and that is my favorite alcohol. Okay, can I get 4 cards for Mandy, please? Yeah, I'm gonna try to just jump in tonight because that's way too many cards. Jump in tonight because we've already got 4 people and it's already 12:22. I get 4 cards. Ooh, come on, guys. Okay. Man, this filter, the freaking eyes. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more for Mandy, please. Rose on TikTok said that your name's awesome. 2 more for Mandy, please. Come on, guys. Is this the 2? It is the 2. Thank you. Well, good news is they're all up, right? All right. Okay, these are for Mandy. The list is Mandy, Rose, Kenan, Tequila. Okay. Are these all the right direction? Okay. Thank you. All right. Interesting. All right, so we've got intelligence, starting over, intuition, and deceit, and they're all upright. This is definitely it's definitely coming through like a lot of things shifting at the same time. Like there's some sort of like big opportunity that's going to affect a lot of areas of your life. And, these 2, so this intelligence is like, it's everything about the mind, right? Which also means knowledge, right? So you're combining, these 2 together, like this is discernment, right? This is our knowledge and experience, our knowledge from the experiences that we have had, plus trusting your gut when you're making these decisions that are coming with this, right? The deceit card upright is, it's about you towards yourself, right? So whatever this is, you need to trust that you're going to be able to handle it, right? That you already have all of the tools in your arsenal from all the experiences that you have had to make the right decisions for you so that, you aren't repeating any patterns, right? So trust yourself, okay? Like, seriously, like, trust yourself. Use that discernment. The gut feeling that you shouldn't, disregard, and you also know what to look for, red flags and stuff like that. And even, not just even red flags, but like, if you're accepting a job, that kind of thing, like anything like that, if you're doing that, you want to logically pick something that you're going to enjoy and you can commit to and stuff like that. Opportunity is taking forever. I think it may be a situation of trusting yourself. You know what I mean? I think it might be like they just haven't, it hasn't shown up yet because they're like, okay, she's got to be at this point where like she knows that whatever this yep, if you're a subscriber, yep, you get a question. You get my point. I think you get my point. Can I get a card for Mandy, please? We'll see what the shadow cards say and stuff too. Oh, nice. Okay. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Let me put JoJo on the list. Okay. Also, side thing for everybody. I think I'm getting job vibes. I really am. I keep coming back to that. I'm getting job vibes. Okay, so to let everybody know how this all works, if you want to get on the list for free cards, you comment your first name. If you're interested in a paid reading, pricing's over here. I'm sorry, it's backwards over there. It's because TikTok flips it around. So payment links are in bio on TikTok or in the pinned comment over there. And if you have to leave and you're on the list, please tell me so that I'm not calling you. My readings they're decently long per person, probably like, I would say probably 6 or 7 minutes a person. So, if you need to pop out and pop back in, that's fine. I understand that. Just let me know. Okay, can I get a card from Mandy, please? I don't know if it's that one. Let me ask you if it's that one. I don't know if it's that one. Is it? Is this one? The one for Mandy. Okay. I wasn't sure because I was like, it seemed like it wanted to fall back in, but I wasn't sure. Card for Mandy. Interesting. Okay. All right. Is this the one? Is this the correct one for Mandy? Yeah. Okay. Okay. She's like, I'm gonna ask a different question. Okay, actually, let me ask a different question. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Best friend emergency. Okay, books. Where are books? There's book. And there's book. Okay, so okay, all right. Oh, right, yeah. Let me put the question mark by you guys. Okay, you guys are on the list. So this is the list right now, guys. I'm on Mandy. This is her last 2 cards. So I'm on Mandy. Then I have Rose, Keenan, Tequila, JoJo. Okay, let's get. Okay. I was just. Oh, hi, Cecilia. Hi, Angela. Let me get TikTok up on my phone. Excuse me. Oh, no, it's just me being stupid. It's just easier to see my comments from my phone. All right. Okay. All right. So I see Cecilia and then Angela. Angela. I need to start putting numbers. Okay. All right. Anyways, so this one is sadness. Sadness. All right. Sadness has somehow subtly been relabeled as badness. Oh no, wipe your tears, put on a smile, turn that frown upside down. Cheer up, Buttercup. Don't let others see you like this. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with me? I don't know why I feel like this. I should be happy, I should be happy. I have so much to be thankful for. I don't have it as bad as others. It will pass. It will be okay. Here's a tissue. Wipe it away. Don't show weakness. All of that is reason enough for tears to flow. It is not only unrealistic to set a standard for happiness to be the set point by which all emotions are compared, it can bypass our other emotions and be very harmful. Some experiences and situations are flat out sad. Our tears are our teachers. They cleanse the heart and can create softening. Our sadness can show us where we are desiring support or where we are not feeling aligned. Each tear is a conduit of important information about what is true within us and our emotions. Notice where you've tried to be happy or make others happy, and if or how that has taken away from the wisdom within the sadness. Invite sadness to inform you when it comes up. No questions. I'll thank you for the gift. Um, what stories or feedback have I been told about sadness? When I see others feeling sad, what is my go to response? And what can I learn from sadness as an important teacher? Then the ritual: gather a bowl of water. Words. Gather a bowl of water, salt for the tears. I can't even talk tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Salt for the salt in our tears, and a big flat surface, countertop, altar plate, etc. Sprinkle salt in the water. Stir it in with your fingers. Thank your tears for the times they have been with you. Drip water from your fingers below your left eye in gratitude for all the tears of joy. Drip water from your fingers below your right eye in gratitude for all the sadness that has come up in your life and how it has taught you. Then, on a surface, drip water from your fingers as a release. Honoring pieces of sadness you've experienced, notice what you feel. Watch the form it takes. May it be a pattern or a misshapen pool. When complete, let it dry or wipe it away as a reminder that sadness is impermanent. We have to feel our feelings, people. Okay, last card. And I know that YouTube is always a little bit behind, so just be patient. Okay, all right. This one is communion. Draw your allies close to you right now. It is time to commune with those you trust, whether you need support, guidance, or simply a kind listening ear that helps you truly hear yourself. You are being asked to express your needs in a safe, protected environment. Seek your trusted friends. Share. Let yourself be witnessed and received. And if you have no one to hold space with you right now, do not underestimate the invisible allies. Your favorite authors, artists, creators, and or your spirit guides can be an active source of support in your life. Write a letter, explain your heart in a meditation or visualization. Some of your greatest allies are in the realm of the unseen. Confide your truth, express your heart, experience the communion of your belonging. Every time I think of this one, I think of how music has helped me so much with so many things, especially when you're in a really dark spot, because it's like you're listening to this and you're thinking somebody else out there has felt the same thing that I feel right now, and they made it out the other side of it. That's what I always think of. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Mandy. All right, Rose, you ready? All right, this is the list, okay? So we're on Rose, then we've got Keenan, Tequila, JoJo, Cecilia, Angela. Can I get 4 cards for Rose, please? You're welcome. Okay. Here. What? All right. I think these are still. I think they're all right. These are in the right direction. Thank you. All right, we've got dreams, guardianship, leadership, determination. They're all upright. These look really good, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry, Angela. Yeah. That's rough. Thank you, Cecilia. So these are they gave me the cowboy hat. All right. Okay. I see you guys over there. I promise. I've got you. There's just a couple people, and there's just a couple people before you guys. Okay. Anyway, so these are good. Um, the dreams one, I feel like we talked about a lot. You know, it's like it's the hopes, it's the goal, the overall goals that you have. The big ones. Um, Guardianship is looking like you're committed to protecting those, right? Like you're not letting anybody else get in the way. Leadership and determination, like these are all very much like taking control of your life. So I think that your perspective like is really shifting. Oh my God, thank you, Cecilia. Yeah, I think that it is really, really shifting, and I think that keep kind of trudging forward, right? Like you know what you want, you know that you're able to go get it. Go get it. You're awesome. Thank you, Cecilia. Okay, all right. Oh, man. Back is freaking killing me. Okay, can I get a card for those, please? Whoa. Nice. I think I'm going to do one of these for you instead of the shadow cards. Okay, can I get a card for those, please? Ah, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I can't. Card for those, please. Oh. Yep. Yep. I knew there was a reason why I wanted to pull those books. All right. All right. This one is Focus. This one is Laughter Heals. So crazy, man. Crazy hair. Okay. Laughter is medicine. Take a strong dose right now. Go watch your favorite funny movie or hilarious reels on the internet. Indulge in all forms of hilarity right now. Giggle, snort, cackle, roar. Bonus points if you pee a little bit. The cells in your body are begging for rejuvenating laughter. Whether you're facing an uncertain health report, a troublesome relationship, an anxious beginning, or an overwhelming ending, or simply the malaise of boredom, it's time to laugh. Your resilience will bolster, your ideas and creativity and energy will revitalize until they do. Until they do laugh. The average 6-year-old child laughs 300 times a day. The average adult only 12 times a day. Indulge those endorphins. Be 6 again. I like this. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay. Get ready for this one. I'm ready for this one. All right. All right. Blessing of the Trooping Bay. I was like, yep, this is why. All right. The fair gift of finding your purpose and walking your path. There are fairies who dwell in one place all their long lives, caring and protecting. Sorry. The guardians and the watchers. And there are fairies that move along the old paths, along the ley lines, dragon lines, energy paths of the planet. These fairies walk. I'm sorry. These fairies walk these lines each solar return, clearing and cleansing energy, knowing where they must go and what they must do. With this card, they offer you their gift, that of knowing which path you need to walk and what you must do and where you must go. May there be no more confusion about your purpose. May each step this day feel filled with an inner calling and mission May you feel the energy rising up from below the earth to meet you and support you, and may you know that your every footstep is a ritual, an act of offering to the planet. Let there be a simple, deep knowing that everything you do this day has purpose and meaning, and let fulfillment come to you in the places where you have felt empty and unsure. Let this blessing of the wanderers, the trooping fairies who keep the ways of energy alive in the world, come to you this day and give you a true sense of your life and your every footstep being valuable. Your very breath is a gift to the trees. Let the certain knowing that your life, just as it is enough, is purposeful, is what you are meant to be doing, come to you. And if things are meant to change, then the trooping fae will come to you and offer you their gifts so that you know just which path you need to take. Fairy blessings of true path and deep purpose to you, bright soul. So good. Oh yeah, I guess I should. I never really thought about it. I think maybe I did that like once or twice. I'm usually in such a rush to get on here that I'm like not even thinking about it. Okay. Why is this up? Why are you up? Please tell me somebody else knows what that's from. He cracks me up, man. I said that the other day to Eli, and he laughed because he knew what it was from. Sorry, my cup screwed it up. That's weird. Close it out and get back on. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Sorry. All right, Keenan, you ready? Present. Every time somebody says that, I think of Mulan when when they go to see the matchmaker or whatever, and she like calls out her name. She's like, "Fa Mulan, present." Speaks without permission. I love that movie. No rules to stop cheating off my screen. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Cecilia. Okay, can I get Woo! Oh my god. Sorry. Okay. Alright. Please for Keenan Adele Riction. Thank you. Okay. All right, we got preparation, success, and independence are upright, and intuition is in reverse. So I think this is probably talking about the. Oh no! I'm sorry. It was just it was just the trooping fairy one. You know, I was just saying that you know, that one basically says it's about finding your right path, and it, you know, the direction being protected, etc. In fact, I can send you pictures of the pages if you want. You're welcome. Okay. Anyways, Keenan. Preparation, success, independence, upright, and intuition in reverse. This is interesting. It immediately makes me think of good night. It immediately makes me think of the whole business thing. And I feel like there's a lot of I feel like a lot of options are opening up. I also think, I think that your idea of moving forward and potentially finding, you know, uh, bringing in other employees, or another employee, is a good idea. I think that, the independence card is about kind of you finding you, essentially, right? So I think that if what you really want is to like really build up this business, then like you keep putting in the work and it's going to happen. Literally the success card is here. You keep putting in the work and it's going to happen. Like, trust yourself. Okay. It's like intuition is self-explanatory, right? In reverse, excuse me, it's the opposite. So like, I think that, what you're doing with a lot of it. I think that you just need to like kind of trust your intuition when it comes to moving forward from here. Thank you, Cecilia. Moving forward from here, So like if the vision that you have for your business is for it to go like this, some of the business, yeah, that's probably why it's definitely feeling very strongly connected to that. So I'll put it this way, okay? So like I've got that video. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but I have that like personal growth map video, and the short part of this is basically like, setting the big goal of what you really want, right? Like if everything went really, really well, like, how big do you want this to be? Right? And then from there, like you plan out the smaller goals and then smaller goals until you make these steps to get up to that big goal. But one, you need to sit down and you need to like let yourself believe that the big goal can happen, and figure out what you want that to look like. Because whatever it is, it's like, I know people say like whatever you set your mind to, it's true. Like this is like it's that it's like right there. They're just waiting for you to take it. You know what I mean? So trust yourself. I think it can be big. I do. I think that it can be big. Just need to go get you a tablet. Just kidding. Okay. Right. Other two cards. Hold on. Okay, can I get a card for Keenan? So once I'm finished with Keenan, then there's going to be Tequila, JoJo, Cecilia, and Angela. Can I get a card for Keenan, please? Man, I really whacked the crap out of my hand. It hurts. Ah. Okay. Nice. Oh, I knew that was going to be the one. I'm going to do these two instead of the shadow cards. I was thinking that before that came up, and then I was like, yep, it's going to be these two. All right. Because these totally go like hand in hand, especially with what we're talking about. My goodness. Okay. All right. First one is Cultivate Story. Her eyes still scare the shit out of me. I don't know if anybody over there can see them, but they creep me out. Okay. Cultivate Story. You are made of moonlight and stories. The night and its wild and creatures know this. When you need a change in your narrative, seek their counsel. Some stories lift you up, encouraging your potential and inherent magic. Other stories limit, diminish, or destroy your worth. You are being asked right now to consider which stories you are listening to and which ones you are telling. Telling yourself a story of empowerment will bring a surge of energy. Notice how your shoulders relax, your breath deepens, your heart warms. Telling yourself a story of scarcity or disempowerment leaves you tight, small, and cramped. While we are very selective about the books we read and the stories we watch on film, we are far less selective about the stories we tell ourselves. Now is the time to question the narratives you're allowing into the ear of your spirit. Choose the helpful ones. All right, and then it's one. All right, okay, and then there's this one. Is Harvest. Harvest. It's time for harvest. Take stock of what has come to fruition for you and what still needs tending. Celebrate your victories. Harvest the round, ripe fruit of your manifestations. All your hard work has created sustenance for you. Revel in that. Look back at all the versions of you, the dreams your younger self had, the goals, projects, and ambitions. See how many things once only imagined are now a part of your experience. Perhaps things your younger self craved are already so much a part of your life, you now take them for granted. Your younger self is high fiving you today. Any unfulfilled dream can be viewed with this same lens. It's only a matter of time. You're in a constant cycle of wishing, believing, receiving, and manifesting. Honor how far you've come. Take time to celebrate. Radically participate in your own blessings. Thank you, Cecilia. All right, Tequila, are you ready? Make sure you're still over there. Oh, okay. I don't know why I put this in here. Sorry, guys. Give YouTube a second. It's always behind. You're welcome. So this is the list. Tequila, Jojo, Cecilia, Angela. If anybody else wants on the list, you can comment your first name. If you're interested in paid reading, pricing's over here. Payment links are in my bio for TikTok. They're in the pinned comment for YouTube. Yes, what's the question? Okay. I am going to do one more call for Tequila, and then I'm going to move on. Is Tequila still here? Also, is Jojo still here? I can't tell for sure if people are still over there because sometimes it says 0 and like they're actually still there. I think if you minimize the screen, it doesn't tell that you're still there. I'm not sure. Do I get a reading for Dark Side? Shut up, Keenan. Hi, Destiny. How are you? Y'all are funny. Just gonna give it another minute. Shut up, Keenan. Ridiculous. Okay. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts when people leave and they don't say anything. Like, I get it. I get if you have to go. I know that the readings are kind of long. It's because they're actually quality readings. They're kind of long. So, like, I understand if you have to go, but just, like, fucking say something, Okay. Anyways, I'm off my rant now. How are you tonight? I am doing okay. Yes. Yep. Definitely. All right, you ready? Cecilia? Like, I even have to ask. She's like, sends me like 500 gifts, and I'm like, are you ready? She's like, I've been trying to get your attention the whole time. I got 4 cards for Cecilia, please. I want to ask you guys' opinion. If you think that if I did like the trying to get rid of my coins. Yeah, I turn mine into more coins, and then I go around to other. I don't get on that often, but then I'll go around to like the lives of people that I like and like spend it there. They're like loyalty. Okay, hold on. Are these for Cecilia? That's a big yes. Okay. I get 2 more cards for Cecilia. Oh, I forgot what I was going to ask. I was going to say, I wonder if I should do a live goal of like, if you send like a specific gift that's like 100 coins or something, that you can get bumped up the list. You know what I mean? I just don't use it that often, but I mean, I guess it would be, if I did that, probably make more. Because I usually just don't worry about the gifts, but maybe I will. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Can I get a card for this again, please? Just one. One flip. Okay, alright. Are these all for Cecilia? Are they on the right direction? Thank you. Yo, dude. These are. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Because I know there's a lot. Like, I know that the readings are really long. So, like, I know a lot of people tend to leave. Okay. So, Cecilia, so we've got loyalty, overcoming obstacles, intuition, and independence. And they're all upright. I forgot. I don't know if I messaged you back. I think I messaged you back. I'm pretty sure I messaged you back. Yeah, because you said the sigils and the living stuff, right? Somebody got filtered. Okay. I think these are. I think these are about that. It's about her wording and stuff. Okay. I think that they're talking about it being successful. Um, keep kind of yeah. I'm probably gonna forget unless you message me, but I'll take a picture. Directly off my camera. Okay. Anyway, so right. Okay. So I think that these with loyalty and overcoming obstacles, I think that is I think it's about like the beings that are able to get in at this point are only beings that should be there. Right. Um, keep checking, you know what I mean? Like keep kind of doing just like a general energy check in on how everything is um, in your space. And then like if something feels off, trust it because it probably is. I don't think that will happen. But just keep doing that, because opening whenever you're opening yourself up, like there's the possibility, you know what I mean? Like things shouldn't be able to get in, but spiritually and moving. Oh right, I forgot you were also moving. Yeah, this independence, like this is like you're really stepping into yourself and like your personal power and everything. So I would say overall, it makes sense that it would be both. Overall, um, yeah, I called you and Tequila a couple of times. I could do yours next. Weird feeling from my laundry room, but I think it's the wood color, but I haven't gone in there. Ooh. Okay. Like I said, I would trust your intuition on that. And I think that you can also call in, um, yeah, you can also call in, like your guides or, whoever it is that you work with to clear out the space if you're feeling like there is something there. I will say this: my mom's laundry room, it has the like breaker box for all of the electricity, and so like there's all the wires and everything that's there, and from a literal like scientific standpoint, that's a big electromagnetic field, and electromagnetic fields automatically give us that creepy, uneasy kind of feeling because we're feeling that energy. So it could potentially be that. So that's, yeah, I would say like, you are, really starting to step into this. Like, don't dismiss any of the intuition stuff that you're getting because like it's growing, which is, a good thing for sure. All right, she's got 2 more cards, and then you'll be next, Jojo. I have one card for Silver Peaks. You get this one all the time. All the time. Let's do this one. I'm going to tell you what it is, but. Hi, Ty. How are you? I'm doing all right. I kind of want to remove my spine at the moment, but other than that, my back is just killing me. And I already took Tylenol, and it isn't doing anything. Okay, can I get a card for Silver Peaks? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna... Hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna see what comes out from this one. And if I like it more than that other one, I'll do this one. Oh, what was that? It bugs the heck out of me when I see somebody shuffle and it's just like, it's just like, oh, now it works just fine. Go figure. But you know what I mean? When it's just like big chunks of the deck. And I'm like, that's not shuffling. Or would people have like 2 decks put together? And the decks are like this thick. Like how? No wonder you can't shuffle it. Still rolling with the decks I've seen on and a bunch of times. I've been on here and a bunch of times, but I've been really busy. That's fair. Yeah, I think I gotta read the review. Can I get a card for Cecilia, please? Woo! Thank you. Better. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what this is the repeating one. So there's that. Oh, I know what it's talking about. Make sure that your the mini ones. Yeah, these ones are pretty small. Like I had to learn how to shuffle them. They're pretty small. But I've seen some decks that are like this big. I'm like, how would you shuffle it? Anyways, thank you, Ty. Boundaries. Make sure. I don't think that you have. Oh my God! Yeah, impossible. The keychain ones, no. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let me finish this sentence. Okay. So make sure that when you move that you put up words in the new place. I don't know if you're in the new place yet or not, but whenever you move into a new place, make sure that you put up the words in the new place too. Okay. Let me get the books. guess it depends if you felt like it connected. So this one is like the candle of grace. You know, like the whole thing that everybody says about take what resonates, it's still true. Like if you come in and something is like, oh, that makes sense, you know what I mean? Then it was information that's going to be helpful to you. And I feel like learning to ride a bike with the spiritual stuff from taking a break from it again. That's fair, which is probably where this is coming from. Like the candle of grace. This moment calls for grace. We can't force it, compel, or dictate grace. It arrives by itself on the coattails of surrender. In a society that profits from you feeling less than, you might believe that strength comes from performance, success, and dominance. But nature wants you to know that prowess and power and your own creative spark come from a balance between an active will and a surrender to what is. Refuse to take things personally. See yourself as part of the living organism of nature. Accept what is while engaging your creativity to shape your personal reality. Between those opposite energies lies grace and the fierce, tender flame of your soul spark, which refuses to be snuffed out even in the darkest times. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense with it. Yeah, with the relearning, you know what I mean? Like being patient with yourself as you're relearning. That whole, I love that line that's like, power and prowess come from a balance between an active will and a surrender to what is. I'm like, yes, those words. Okay. Wrong card. Sorry. This one is Blessing of Movement. Because of course it is. The fairy gift of free-flowing liberty, movement through the world, deciding your own direction. Let the fairies offer you this gift of movement, of the freeing of the stagnant parts of your life, and of the disentangling of the cords that have bound you, and the clearing of the way before you, so that you can go where you dream and wish of. Let the fairies be with you as you finally begin to break free and explore more, either through movement of the mind with ideas, or movement of the body with joy in the expression of the body, or movements from one place to another, or movement to destinations you have dreamed of. Let the movement ripple through any emotional places where old habits have pooled and grown heavy in their energy. And let the fairies clear this from you, blessing you now with a lightness and a freedom and a sense of the unknown before you. May the freedom to come and to go now be yours, and let every step become a blessing to you. Know that the fairies bless you as you move forward into the unknown adventure of life with all its holy freedoms. Let me burn all my stuff after going crazy for moving back to my hometown. Wow. Okay, all right, good. Let me take a picture of this, and then... Oh, there it is. Is it 8? Okay. All right, I have them. If you message me on Discord, I'll just keep the notification. I won't open it, and then I'll send them when I get off here. Where's the deck? All right. Worst decision I ever made. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Good night, Ty. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. All right, Judge, I'm on you. What is Kay feeling and thinking after finding out he made me cry? Uncomfortable. Okay. Okay. What is Kay feeling and thinking after finding out that he made JoJo cry? Thank you, Cecilia. Okay, can I get why or what is y'all know what I mean? Okay. What is Kay feeling? I will probably use another deck too. No, I'm gonna say bad. Confirmation. They're like, yeah, bad. Oh. Wow. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna pull from another deck too, but so we got High Priestess of Earth, risk, communication, listening, playful, self-worth, trapped. It's the obedience card. I think that there's some sort of recognition that's happening, actually. Yeah. So some sort of recognition that's happening of like that this is a pattern. Like he's realizing that this is a pattern. I don't know if he's actually going to do anything to change it, but he is recognizing that this is a pattern. That like of how he has been, I'm going to say, taught to treat people, because that obedience card usually comes from somewhere, like somebody that was taught to, somebody was taught a certain perspective. Thank you. Good night. You're very welcome. Okay, can I get, how does Kay feel now that he knows he made JoJo cry? I think he just doesn't know what to do. Yeah, I would say yes. For the record, I don't know that necessarily means like you guys should or will get back together, right? Because just because somebody feels bad about something doesn't mean they've changed. But it does seem like, yeah, he's upset with himself. Confirmation card again. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he feels like crap about it, honestly. But I think that he is stuck in a cycle, which we tend to be raised in. I think that he's stuck in a cycle, and so like whenever things, so there's a phrase that like a therapist told me back when I was in high school, and it's stuck with me for the last like 17 years. She said, "You're comfortable in chaos." Thank you. She said, "You're comfortable in chaos. Whenever things get calm, things get good, you don't know what to do with that. So you self-sabotage." He has this tendency to do that. Like every time that things seem like, okay, they might go somewhere. Okay, maybe I can trust this person. Oh, this might be getting into like a deeper territory. He gets scared, right? So like part of it is, I'm going to say it's commitment issues. Like even if it's not necessarily going down the route of romance, it's literally any kind of commitment. Like he's terrified of it. This is the pain card. He definitely did the self-sabotage. Yeah. So, this one, this is it's temptation, but it's like, it's whatever's pulling you down. Started entertaining other family. Oh, literally, it's temptation. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. He got issues. Don't be a part of that cycle, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. If he comes back, bye. That's my recommendation, both from experience and also as a psychic. So he needs to break those cycles, and he's not going to do that with you. He's going to do the same thing because he feels like he can. Grief. Oh, risk. Wow, and then forgiveness is on the bottom. They're like, if you forgive him, you're going to end up in this situation again. So, there's the door, buddy. I hope that was helpful and answered the question. You're welcome. Good job. Good for you. You have no idea how many times I have to say that to people. Thank you, Angela. Okay. Cecilia. Oh, man. Just someone remove my spine. I know what's causing my back problem, or I think I do. It's because this chair, the bottom of it, has like worn down from me sitting in it all night, as like most nights of the week. Pretty much every night. So it's like worn down. So now, like the way that I'm sitting is like at this angle. You know what I mean? Or it's just like literally like it's just throwing off the alignment of my spine. So it's freaking killing me. Okay. All right. Anyways. I see two people over there. All right, let me just repeat my spiel. Okay. All right, guys. Hi, hello, welcome. If you want to be on the list of free cards, you can comment your first name. If you're interested in a paid reading, pricing's over here. Payment links are in the pinned comment over here and in my bio on TikTok. And if you hop over onto YouTube, subscribers get one free question per live. And maybe I'll say the thing. If you want to skip the line, you can send a 100 coin gift. All right, can I get 4 cards from Angela? Yep, you are next right now, Angela. My nose is itchy. Okay. Oops, are these in the right direction? Thank you. All right. So we've got starting over in reverse, productivity is upright, and then innocence and intuition are in reverse. The innocence card is typically referring to like something new. One second. I'm listening. Okay, so we've talked about reincarnation and stuff. This is about him. So essentially they're saying like he's saying that like he's not, this one is representing the reincarnation, right? And he's saying basically that, like, he's not moving on to the somewhere new, right? Like, not starting another lifetime until, like, he's waiting for you, basically, right? And I think that the intuition card is like, he's trying to pull you in the right directions, right? I will say that sometimes then being around all the time can make it a little bit harder on the healing process. But I think that he's doing what he is supposed to be doing. Like, he's waiting around for you. He's not going anywhere until, until you're going with him. And then you guys will probably reincarnate together, like your soul family. That's why it's so hard, I mean, there's the obvious reason, like, it's a kid. So, like, that makes it, I can't even imagine. But, like, you guys are soul family. You reincarnate with each other every time in some way, shape, or form. It may not necessarily be as, mother son. It could be like siblings, and or reversed parent situation, but whatever it is, like, you guys come back together every time. And so, like, he's just trying to say, like, I know that it's been, this whole thing has been really rough, but, like, he's very much reiterating that he's not going anywhere. I can feel the heavy that's coming from you. I'm not doing shadow cards for you. You don't need that shit right now. Okay, can I please get reference? Anything else? Oh my gosh. I get anything from this one that I like. If not, then I'm gonna just go with those two. I forgot what this one is. Where's the book? Things. Sat my phone on top of it. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll do that one. I don't know if you were in here a minute ago for this one, but I'm going to read it anyway. I know. This one is communion. Whoever's over there, communion. Sorry that it's got a glare on it. It's a shiny card. Draw your allies close to you right now. It is time to commune with those you trust. Whether you need support, guidance, or simply a kind listening ear that helps you truly hear yourself, you are being asked to express your needs in a safe, protected environment. Seek your trusted allies. Share. Let yourself be witnessed and received. If you have no one to hold space with you right now, do not underestimate the invisible allies. Your favorite authors, artists, creators, and/or your spirit guides can be an active source of support in your life. Write a letter. Explain your heart. You about to make me cry. Explain your heart in a meditation or visualization. Some of the greatest allies are in the realm of the unseen. Confide your truth, express your heart, experience the communion of your belonging. I wonder why. Interference with the phone. That's funny. I wonder why. It's because I'm going to try something. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. I'm going to try and do the thing, since you're messing with the phone anyway. Alexa, play a random song.
Here's a mix for you on Amazon Music.
I can't remember this song. All right, Alexa, stop. Okay, it didn't work. That's okay. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Can you hear me now? I was earlier. This is not related, but earlier, I was on the phone with Rose, and like it kept like cutting out. Like couldn't hear anything, couldn't hear each other. And I'm like, "Can you hear me now?" And she's like, "Can you hear me now?" I was like, "I feel like I'm on a 2007 Verizon commercial." Okay, all right. So this one is a blessing of the shining ones. The fairy gift so that you too shine with an inner radiance. Let this gift from the shining ones bring you blessings of your own abilities to shine in the world. You are now given the gift from the realm where the great, I don't know how to say this word, old fairy tribes of ancient Ireland ruled and kept the balance of all things. They bless you now with the gift you need most at this time. Simply close your eyes for a moment and see the glow, the radiance emitted by the energy within and all around you. Now see that, sorry, now where was I? I was looking. And I lost my place. Okay, now see that shining self begin to grow stronger and larger and more visible to your spirit eyes. With this gift, your radiance is strengthened, so that now you shine within the world and can be seen, recognized, and offered good fortune and bounty. Your light is a lamp for the world, and it is beautiful to behold. This time will bring unexpected kindness and easeful movement in achieving goals that are best for your soul, as well as a sense of being recognized and cared for by those who have that touch of the shining blood within them too. Blessings of the shining ones to you, friend. I hate to use this reference because it's a horror movie, but every time I see this card, I think of that movie, and the Shining. I think of that movie every time I see that card. And I threw it on the floor. Okay. Anyway, and one of the things they're talking about is, it's essentially it's like psychic ability. It's like your ability to really to like have strong psychic ability to the point where you are essentially this a battery. You know what I mean? You're not a new soul, and old souls tend to have bigger batteries. So you have a big battery. And I think what happens is the reason why your phone is cutting out, it's not just his energy that's messing with it. It's both of your energies that's messing with it. Hi, Liz. If that makes sense. Damn, I don't learn quick, do I? Yeah, this is what I think is I think that it's you guys also just have a strong connection in general, so I would not be surprised if the electronics gets messed with. As usual, he's there. Also, his energy is blue. Like, how do I explain this blue? It's not quite electric blue, but kind of close to that color. It's definitely not like a greenish. It's like blue, but it's not like dark blue. I don't know if that's helpful, but it's not a bad thing. It's just what it is right now. So if you like do like a meditation or something and you're trying to see him, that's what it would look like. Yeah, it would be kind of like you would either be a person shaped blue thing or potentially you would just see like a blue or a bubble thing. What does it mean? It doesn't really, like some like so there's auras when we're alive, right? That are just what we are emitting based on our mood and alignment and that kind of stuff. And then there's like our natural energy color. That's just his natural energy color. Plus, I think maybe you can change it if you want to, but I think mostly it's just his natural color. Probably why he was drawn blue, I would assume. Ooh. Like your aura or your regular energy color? I don't normally do this. Destiny, you're up next. Just let me know if you're here. This is interesting. So it's like naturally yellow. And then thank you. It's like naturally yellow. And then like right now there's like this like big swirl of this like really dark like navy blue kind of like, the ocean. What's static? Yeah, it's like swirled in there. That's the that's the sadness. Okay. Hi Dee, how are you? Yes, you can get on the list. All right. I'm only gonna take a few more people because I'm gonna get off here in the near future. My back is killing me. Um. Okay. This is the list. Okay, so I've got Destiny, and then I'm assuming. Um, I'm gonna say Sarah. I hope that's okay. Sarah, Liz, you're welcome, Angela. What is static? and then over here I've got D, and is it Marwa? Marwa? I hope I'm saying it right. Welcome. Yeah. So the question thing, if you just gotta subscribe if you want the question. Sarah D. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. This is the list, and I will maybe only take like one or maybe two people after this. Okay. So we've got Destiny, and then Sarah D, and Marwa. I hope I'm saying that right. All right, Destiny, are you here? Excuse me. She said she'd be back. All right. Well, I'll come back to her. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab this card that's on my foot. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Is Sarah over here? Oh, hi, Josh. I think I was gonna read the list. Oh, I guess I did read the list. Thank you. How are you? All right, I'm about to skip. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. All right, Dee. Are you ready? Sorry. Okay, can I get 4 cards for D, please? Cards for D, please. I want to give you extra. Oops. Okay. All right. Make sure they're on the right direction. Are these, that way. All right, are these all in the right direction for D? Thank you. All right. Interesting. Okay. Goodness. All right. Okay. So we've got independence in reverse. Hope is upright. Preparations in reverse. And upheaval and success are upright. So the upheaval and success cards are like standing out as kind of, I was going to say odd, but they make sense now. So it's kind of you've already come out of a lot of the chaos, and you've come out of it with the tools that you need to deal with anything that is going to come up next. But I think that like the independence and preparation both being in reverse, I don't think that you are feeling that way. I don't think that you're like looking at all of the stuff that you've been through the lens that it has given you the tools. Yes. You're going to be next. So it's given you the tools to handle whatever situation comes next, right? This independence in reverse is, it's very much about knowing ourselves and stepping into your own power and that kind of thing. So I feel like, that can be just a general sense of like, I want to say lost, but it's almost not. How do I put this? You're in the middle of this transformation. So I don't want to say it's like entirely lost, but I do think that like you're still kind of figuring out like who you are and the person that you want to be. And it would make sense with this preparation in reverse, in these two. Like, you have to shift the perspective and understand that, like, because of the things that you have already overcome, like, you have the tools to deal with any other chaos that comes up, and sort of like integrating that, right? And normally I would have, if I pulled more, I would probably have the wisdom card. So, it's about integrating all of the knowledge and everything from those experiences so that you feel like, okay, this is who I am now. Because I think we have a tendency to want to go back to being the person that we were, right? Like, you even hear people say it, like, getting back to normal, getting back to myself, like that kind of thing. There is no back, right? The things that have happened make you who you are at this point, but you decide how they make you who you are, right? Okay, let me see what the other ones are saying. Good. I'm glad that it's making sense. Get cards for me, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. Lots of decks. Can I get a card for D, please? Alright, energize and dawn. Oh, she's there. Please. How funny would that be if that was the card that came out? Oh. Damn. I'm reading these two. They're just too perfect. Okay. Just get ready for this. I did this one and crazy shit happened, let me tell you. Okay, so this one is opening. Within me is an opening to infinite layers of self. I walk through the portal of possibility and see what is revealed. Sorry. Okay. Hidden in plain sight is the wisdom we seek most deeply. Right here within each of us, tucked away in the shadow of our own being, is an infinite well of wisdom waiting to be revealed, remembered, and integrated. Our bliss, fantasies, fears, expression, and pains all have stories to tell us and necessary guidance as we navigate the ways of wholeness, resilience, healing, wisdom, and authenticity. We hold the keys to it all. Within our bodies, ourselves, and our experiences are the most powerful portals to explore the deeper richness within and the treasures that are tucked underneath our real life experiences, energies, and emotions. To deepen into the wholeness, acceptance, and understanding of who we are at the core of our being, we must be willing to take the steps to walk through these openings. We are the opening. Each experience, moment, thought, and feeling is an access point to the deeper layers of our consciousness. Enter the mystery of your truth. Consider stepping through new doorways within. Explore more of the infinite layers of your being, the hidden shadows and the tucked away pieces. What has been closed away that may actually hold the key to what is being sought in this moment. And then the questions to ask yourself. What keys am I holding to doors that I have yet to unlock? What doors within have I kept closed and not explored? And what openings within am I willing to explore more fully? And then the ritual. We yawned at the same time. Okay. Find an image of a door in books, online, on this card, or... Jeez, I'm sorry. Okay. Or some that you draw or create. Gaze at the image, then ask what part of yourself is on the other side of this doorway. Invite your mind to travel through the door with a spirit of curiosity and wonder. Take a look around. What do you see? What do you feel about what you see? What stories are you creating about what you see? What are you wishing you would see? Let your mind wander and explore. Return back through the door whenever you feel ready. Journal, share, or reflect about your vision or journey, and consider exploring other doors as well. Get ready for the other one. This is why I was like, no, I got to read both of these. Okay. The other one is integration. Integration. Okay. I call all of myself, all parts of me, I call all of myself to myself. All parts of me make up the wholeness of my being. Any pieces of ourselves that we have rejected, pushed away, or made small is like putting together a puzzle and throwing out a few pieces because they aren't our favorite. If a piece of a puzzle is missing, we are literally unable to form a whole picture. Undesirable pieces of our lives are still pieces of our lives. There are also many pieces of our lives that go unnoticed. When any lost, discarded, or unnoticed pieces are found and put in place, our lives come together and bring us a sense of wholeness. Integration is an invitation to take our experiences and bring them into our bodies and our deeper understanding so that we can walk the talk. When we integrate our experiences, we embody deeper understanding. Integration requires follow through. We must be willing to not just seek and find the missing piece, but honor that it has a place, figure out where it goes and how it fits, then to place it in the puzzle of our being. Each reclaimed piece creates the mosaic of our true self. Each part is worthy and deserving of love. The cat was yawning. Sorry. Ugh, you need to go to bed. Integration requires follow through. Think about a time when you experienced something profound or life-changing. What wisdom can you glean from the experience? How can you integrate it for greater wholeness in mind, body, and heart? And then the questions. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit at a time process, you know. Hi, Ariana. It's a little bit at a time process, you know. You can't just sit down and boom, I'm all together, you know. Okay. Ritual. No, sorry, the questions. What are parts of myself that I haven't seen in a long time? What are less desirable parts of myself I'd rather not see? And do I feel like any piece of myself is missing? Oh, I have an idea. Hold on. Okay, I have an idea. I know you were saying that you were saying that like your inner child's gone, which I know I think was probably mostly a joke, but I think that yeah, I know. This is what I think. I think that it's not missing. It's just in pieces. And when I say in pieces, I mean like if you think about it through like the timeline of of this lifetime, and each piece of you from you know like very very early childhood on through teen years or whatever, like those are all pieces of your inner child, right? Like I think most of us when we think oh inner child, we automatically think like okay, like 5 years old or something like that, which is a part that's missing, right? And we want to integrate that part. Yeah. um yeah, we want to integrate that part, but I think that we have to understand, and they may not necessarily all come up at the same time, you know what I mean? Or I should say, in a linear fashion, right? You might have this 5-year-old part that you're, healing and integrating this piece. We're sitting and watching Maisie Mouse, which is why I named my mouse Maisie. But anyways, we're sitting and watching Maisie Mouse or cartoons or whatever and eating ice cream, and then the next day it might be not the next day, but the next one might be, the 16-year-old that like they have their own stuff, right? They have their stuff that would make them happy. You know what I mean? Get the point? So it's it's varying degrees along this timeline, and not all necessarily going to come into the same time. Okay, ritual. Whew. Okay. Sit in a comfortable seat or find a place to lay down. Allow your eyes to close. Breathe deeply and intentionally. Notice your breath filling up all parts of your body. I can't even with yawning. This has got to be spiritual confirmation. Okay. Speak out loud. I call all of myself to myself. Feel yourself breathing in and feel pieces of yourself returning to you, here and now. Speaking it as many times as you feel called. Notice what you feel. Notice any pieces that feel like they are missing or pieces that you feel have returned. What do those pieces have to teach? What work can be done to integrate them? Notice yourself inhabiting your own body, mind, heart, and energy. Yeah, I think this is a good way to kind of call in the pieces and figure out what can be integrated yet. You know what I mean? Because some of those pieces are not quite so simple, especially when you get into the teenagers. You're welcome. The shadow cards can be really rough, especially when you actually take them seriously and plan on doing it. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm okay. My back is killing me. But other than that, I'm alright. Okay, alright. Is it Marwa? I still think I'm saying it wrong. How are you, Ariana? Yeah. Yay, she's here. Okay. You did you have a question or you just wanted cards? Look at it. Tiny little gummy, so I'm ready to recall those pieces. Bye. Good luck. It took me a second to understand what she was talking about. All right. I don't know if it's Marwa or Myra. I'm massacring your name. I'm sorry. Did you have a question or did you just want cards? There it is. Okay. What? May I ask what Samuel wants from me? Yeah. He is a handful, as usual. Okay, let's see. I don't even know what I'm gonna. I'm deciding which deck to use. Give me a second. You like him? Okay. Let me see what these say. And I'm gonna do something. I saw somebody read the way that I'm about to do. I saw them do this the other day, and I thought it was cool. So let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, that was almost really bad. They were in different directions. Okay. All right. Let's just see what's going to come out of it. What's going to come out of this relationship between Charlotte and Sammy? Please. Okay. Talking stage, and I'm scared like I get my heart broken. He is handsome and sweet, but I'm scared. He is a teacher and coach, kids teacher. Okay. Because connection. Let's see. Let's give you one more. Thank you. All right. Here's the interesting part. I've never done this like this, so if it's not making sense to me, I will just pull differently. Okay. I have to experiment at some point. God, my back hurts so bad. Clarification on this. Come on, guys. Can I get, if anything, clarification? Thank you. Okay. These are making sense, actually. I'm kind of excited about it. Nope. Blocked him that day, and that's how it stayed. I don't have anything left to say to him. I don't really care what he has to say to me. You know, closed that door and locked it. Okay, I gotta stop talking. Okay, can I get clarification on this one? I need the one card to come out so that I can. I know people do that pull off the top thing. That one almost came out a minute ago. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm listening. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, clarification on this one. That goes there. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let me look at them because so far they make a lot of sense. I don't normally use two different decks, but I saw somebody do this with these, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I bet I could do that. All right. Okay. The first, all right, so the first card we have is stability, security, permanence, growth. So, like, that's, it's generally like a something that's going to stick around. And then the clarification on that one was the boundaries card. So, I think that it's got kind of a, I want to say it's got sort of a double meaning. So a lot of this is, it's things that are meant to happen, but it's also things that you have to have an active participation in order for it to happen the way that it's supposed to happen, right? Which is going to make more sense in a second. So like, this is something that can last, that can be built upon, right? That will stick around. And so you want to make sure that you're setting the boundaries for this relationship that are healthy and realistic. Sorry, because if you fall back into like old patterns, and you're not setting boundaries or you're not setting, realistic boundaries, then that like long-term stable thing could turn into a not so great thing. The next one is the camera card. This one is, it has a few meanings, but this one I think is the opposite of that one where it narrowed it down to one. I know this is like a future thing. Wow, I went from a question to a whole ass, but it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, so this is the potential, right? I think that because there is potential. I know. I'm saying like there is potential. I guess would have given you the short answer. It's like, wow, peace, introspection. What do you say? Taking control. Okay, I was gonna say you're welcome. Okay, right. So the camera card. This one is like, so it's learning from the past and making future memories, right? And then the clarification card was healing. So like, this is gonna, I guess it technically is dual meaning still. Like it's gonna do both. It's gonna like help you heal from past stuff and also help you make, good memories with someone. Then we got the dating card. So, I really think this is very likely to happen. Because, so we've got the dating card. This one gave me 2, and it would not let me put them back. So one of them is trust in the invisible, but it's reverse. And the other one is like the higher perspective. Hold on, I'm just going to listen and see what they're saying about that one. Oh, okay. So I think that like the trust, in words. Oh my God, trust in the invisible is, it's in reverse. So it's the opposite, right? Like you're not sure whether or not to trust how you feel about this, how he feels about it, where it's going, etc. Right? This higher perspective, you've got to look at it like whatever happens for a reason, and it's not pointless, right? Because it's like I was in this perspective for a while where I'm like, if they're not like the one, like if they're not the one, if they're not my person, then it's a waste of time. And it's not. It's not a waste of time. It's happening for a reason, right? But it does look good. Okay, so then we've got the coffin card, which is about, like how these previous endings have brought about this energy of this new beginning, right? And it can be like an ending of the one we're talking about, but the clarification card is the hope card upright, which is also a butterfly, which is also a symbol of transformation. So, well, I don't know 100% if he is your person, if he's going to be like the forever thing, but I don't have like soulmate card and things like that, but I do think that he's bringing some important things to the table, right? So let me explain the rest of it. Okay, so we've got the sunglasses card, which is, it's not a great card, but it is, the clarification cards are giving like the opposite, right? So normally it means like somebody that's like looking outward, or like, looking at other people, or, sometimes it talks about gaslighting, that kind of thing. But these two are inspiration and safety. So I think that, it's more like helping you feel like, okay, I have, I'm gonna say helping you trust yourself, right? Like I think that you're still not sure, you're still afraid to to trust yourself in choosing someone because you don't want to end up getting hurt again. So they're like, this is someone who's going to like inspire this feeling of safety that you can trust yourself. So like, even if this does end, it's not going to end in this big, horrible, awful, everybody gets heartbroken situation, right? The last two is the clock card, which is like, it's like needs time or taking time, but it's also like not making progress. It's like time to heal and making progress. And then we got the Destiny card. So I really think that he's somebody that's being sent to help you heal. Like whether or not he is like the forever person. Well, we got the connections card. And determination. Hesitation. Yeah, I don't know if I think for sure that he is like the forever person card. Jesus, the forever person. But I do think that he is there for a reason. And I don't think it's going to end really badly. I think that you should just try to enjoy whatever comes of it. And try to learn what you can, like allow it to be this healing experience where you can be happy with what you have in front of you instead of worrying about what it's going to end up as. If that makes sense. It was a lot of information that you didn't ask for. But yeah, I think that he does. I think he likes you. There's a short answer to your question. Okay. I feel you. Makes sense why the healing is necessary. Are you still in the relationship? Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I know. I'm sorry. I know that it's behind. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that if I'm honest with you, I don't think that he is your like forever person, but I do think that he is there to help get you ready for the forever person. And I don't think that it's going to end up being this big awful thing again. And so I think it's different. It's different than what you've had before with the ex and with anybody else. And it is there for a reason. You choose whether or not you pursue it. But I do think that, we have to we want to be the best version of ourselves and we want our person to be the best version of themselves so that when we come together, it's something that genuinely does last, right? So there is also the possibility that even though it's not coming out right now, that he ends up being your person because you end up being the person that you're supposed to be, and then you get together. I think that's fair. I think that if you feel like you're not ready, then you're not ready. And I don't think you should force yourself to get together with someone when you're not ready. Like, it is okay and it is possible. And honestly, it's healthy for you to be at a place where you are okay and happy being by yourself, right? We are all taught to like measure our success in life by having a relationship. Oh shit. Yeah, well, he really does want it. I'm wondering if what I said, what if the last thing that I said was what the situation is. You're just not his person yet, you know? Oh. I mean, I guess I'll say this. You know, you have a couple of, let's say, main options. And then I guess I'll say, yeah, let me just give you my recommendation. And then you do what you want with it. I think that he's there for a reason. I think that I would take my time, you know, getting to know him and just enjoying things and being comfortable and happy in my space by myself without rushing into anything, right? Like, you're just getting to know each other, you know, without an expectation, right? And that doesn't mean that you can't have the label of, at some point, the label of that you're dating or whatever. But I just mean that I would try to go at it at a really slow pace so that you have time to heal along the way. You have time to build trust. Um, and then, you know, and then if it doesn't end up working out, you're going to be at a stable enough place where it's not going to just shatter you. Yeah. I think that, oh, so I also think that you're scared of commitment for obvious reasons. So, which is another reason why you should not rush into it. You know, like, we can't necessarily control how we feel, but you can control how you're reacting and how you're, you know, what your perspective is on it. So I would just, you know, take your time. Yeah, I know. I got you. I think that I would just take your time, and I would tell him, you know, like, hey, I'm healing from some stuff. Be honest. You know, like, you don't have to dump your whole story, but, you know, it's like, I'm healing from some really, really rough stuff, and, you know, so I need to take this slow, and, you know, for us to really build a connection and get to know each other and go from there, you know. Make sure that you're spending time taking care of yourself and not just spending all your time thinking about him. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't have any bad vibes from him. There was one bad card, and it was explained by the other cards as to, you know, like, it basically being the opposite. Yeah, and like, I don't lie to people. I tell you the truth, even if it's not what you want to hear. Um, I think that he does have good. I think he does have good intentions, and I think he's there to help you heal. I don't think he's there to be another lesson that just knocks you down again. But don't rush into it either, right? Because you need to learn to build trust with yourself, and if you just rush right in, then you are going to repeat patterns. You are very welcome. Okay, I'm getting off here. I think most of my people are either, I think I got everybody, or the couple of people that I didn't get, they left. Okay. All right. Anyways, I will see you guys Monday. Love you too. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys soon. Probably Monday. Because if I say sooner, then it won't happen. But anyways, all right. I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful, magic night, day, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll see you guys later. Bye.